Hello everyone, today I am going to teach you how to safely wash your stuffed animals. Before I start this, there are a few things to note. One, never ever, 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 ever use the dryer to dry your stuffed animals. The dryer is responsible for ruining most stuffed animals. The washer's not going to do anything except get your stuffed animals wet with soapy water and then rinse them out. But the dryer is what really ruins stuffed animals. Step number two, not step. And, number two, remember to only use regular laundry detergent. Do not use fabric softeners. Do not use any other substances. Regular laundry detergent will do the job just fine. With that, let's get started. If your stuffed animal is a big, chunky boy, like Pillow Pets, most Build-A-Bears, or at least most big, stuffable Build-A-Bears, or anything of this nature, it should be able to go in by itself, because there's not a high chance of it getting waterlogged. When you wash these, though, you're going to want to make sure you will want to make sure that your stuffed animals don't have a chance of getting waterlogged, getting so sopping wet with water that the spin cycle doesn't rinse it out. Getting so wet with water that the spin cycle doesn't remove it all. Getting so wet with water that the spin cycle doesn't. So consider how you are loading in your stuffed animals. If it's something big like this, you could probably just do a few big stuffed animals at a time. Or what I like to do, even if your stuffed animals have light colors, with your laundry, throw it in with your laundry. It's going to be fine. It also helps to know how your washer works and what your good washer settings are. You don't want to try this on a washer that you don't know unless you absolutely have to. If you have to wash them at the laundromat, that's okay. Just make sure that you're aware of which settings are doing what in the washing machine. I have a second Pillow Pet here that's also going to go in. Alright. Now that the big stuffed animals are in, the smaller stuffed animals is what I'm going to tackle next. I have here a bag of some lovely little Webkinz from Goodwill that need a washing. So what you're going to do is grab a pillowcase. This needs to be just long enough to be able to tie it around your stuffed animals. If your stuffed animal is too big for the pillowcase, then it is probably fine to be in the washer on its own as long as you have some other things in that load. If you don't want to wash it with your laundry, you might want to wash it with a blanket or something of that sort. But I'm just going to throw all of the animals in here. Once all of the animals are in here, you are going to take the pillowcase and knot it. Whoop. As soon as I can figure out how that works. And put it in the washing machine. This is how my load looks currently. Once again, make sure that your load is full enough that none of the stuffed animals are going to get waterlogged. Your goal is to make sure that when you take these stuffed animals out of the washer, and they have been all the way through the rinse and spin phase, when you take them out, they should be damp, but not soaking wet. They should feel wet to the touch, but when you squeeze them, no water should come out. Next, add your laundry detergent. I'm going to use liquid detergent because that's what I have here. If you have the pods, just one pod will do for most brands. For liquid detergent, I'm not going to add a ton, especially because I don't have that much. I'm not going to add a ton, especially because I don't even have that many things in the washer to spread the soap over. That's about a good amount, just barely in there. For settings, I would make sure that you are set on cold, small, and light. Cold temperature, small load size, and light soil level. I normally wash mine on normal. You could do delicate if you wanted to, but I don't think it makes a difference. And now we wait and see you in about 30 minutes.